I am once again standing before you in front of this amazing seahorse dragon horse statue thing here, asking for you to leave a like on this episode, folks. And without further ado, let's get this X Life episode started. And in order to start this one off, if you did not catch the last episode, definitely go ahead and check that one out. It was the first ever episode I've done on the X Life server here. And I built this entire area over here, which we are going to be making some final preparations in today's video for the brand new tournament that's going to be going on in here. Scott and I have assembled a bunch of scary monsters and quite a bit of money, and I believe he's left it all in here. So we have 7 blocks of nether stars, 54 blocks of diamonds, which I'm going to add some more to that myself, and then we got some other things in here. And basically people can come in here, take off all their really fancy armor and everything like that, put on some armor that we gave them, and fight some monsters. And in order to tempt some people even further into that, I want to make a quick rehab to the arena here and fix it up a little bit and change our seating area over here into somewhere where we can display those winnings. Hello, Froggy Chair. However, down here underneath the dungeon, we've got a few of our monsters hanging out down here. We've got the super scary boar. Look at that guy. So terrifying. And then this guy, he's a friendly one. Look how friendly he is. Look at, he's just so friendly. And we've assembled the diamond armor for people to wear. And then there's going to be some kits that people can take over here. Basically, you get to take all of that with you when you're going in there. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Outside of that, I want to get the interior done on this structure. I want to get the interior done on our guest like souvenir shop of sorts over here. I have no idea what we're going to be selling. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. What the heck are we going to sell in the souvenir shop? And I want to work on this area down here because as cool and amazing as this point is, as soon as you leave, you're like, well, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Now, it's not the largest area to display some winnings and everything like that, but I think it's gonna do for making it work out for us here. I don't even know what our prizes are gonna be per event yet. We've got to figure that one out. So how many diamonds should somebody get for fighting in a rack run while they only have diamond armor on? I feel like it's gonna be a hard one to do. It's gonna be difficult. Those things hurt a lot. We did some testing on our side and they were quite challenging to get here. So any ideas that you have on like what we should do for like awards or prizes or for each mob that they fight, be sure to let me know. And I think this thing actually sticking up out of the roof here and being like, wow, that is a lot of blocks of diamonds here is gonna add to that feel of like, wait, I should compete here. I should come forward and try and win all of these. That looks like a pile of stuff I would want to win. I don't know about you all, but I think I want to win that pile of stuff. Now, I think the next thing I'd like to focus on for a little while at least is figuring out this area down here, because this is going to be the most time-consuming thing by far while I'm trying to figure this whole thing out, because we've got to build stuff down here. Most of the stuff for today is just kind of like, oh, gather this, gather that, get that thing ready. But down here, we actually have a good amount of building that I need to do. And, well, it needs to start looking a bit more like a market square. How we have that square over there with the lovely fountain and everything, and you can kind of see the edge of it right there. I want to add a version of that out here in this point. I don't think we're going to do a fountain because I want it to be a large area where people could gather easily and, like, carts could move around. And this is looking much more like a square. Well, a figurative square, as in a location. And we're going to have this structure over here, which is going to be kind of a wonky shaped one. And I want to have like a staircase coming up here and then over here. And we can have like a door going into the building, like at this point, and then a little outside seating area or standing area where you can look over everything going on with the tournament. Maybe look over things going in here and maybe hear the cheers of the crowd and all that stuff. Then back here, we're going to have a darker building with our limestone block. And then over here, we're going to be having one made out of the marble block, which I think they will both turn out pretty cool. But folks, we've got a lot of building to do. We've got this thing to get sorted and maybe some more stuff that I'm thinking about for something over there too. We'll see if we can get to today. But folks, let's go ahead and kick this off in a good old-fashioned time-lapse mode and get this episode started. And there we have it. I think this place is looking much better now, as we actually have some buildings out here where we can hang out. We've got a food cart. We've got a cart over here selling, I don't know, it has a lantern on the cart. And we've got this little food cart over here. They got their little barbecue grill set up over here. We've got a cooler. Maybe it's like a food street merchant, just quick food you can get. Grab a kebab or something on your way into the arena to watch people, you know, fight and everything. You can munch on your yummy food. And then up here I've got just like a little table and chairs area where you get to hang, look out over everything, and it's looking pretty awesome. Of course, added in the fairy lights. Absolutely had to require those being in here, and I think it's really cool. I think one thing I would like to add in though is I want to add in one more building going off in like an angle right here, about the same angle that we have on that one, but going off this way. And I think it'll help kind of clean out that edge of the city, and then we can start the road transitioning off this way. For now, at least adding in some more coarse dirt and some less cobblestone, actually some more cobblestone too, because there's none down there. But we're going to leave those ones there for now, because I really want to make sure everything up here is looking just perfect. So I think what I want to focus on is that guy in there next. I'll work on the interior a little bit. But up here inside of this area, I've set up a few spots where we have droppers, and these things are going to be here for, we're going to be filling in with all the stuff. So like each one of these leather pieces, or like a lead, a trapdoor, and a crafting table are all in here. And if we were to click that, it poops out the crafting table that time. And so what that means is whatever fight the crafting table symbolizes, we would be picking. And I was thinking about it, a great way for us to actually keep track of the different costs of all of these fights and everything is we're going to have a lectern right in here with a book, and that book just needs to be filled in. So I'll meet up with Scott here soon probably, and we'll just fill that thing out before the event, because otherwise we'll be like, how many diamonds do we give to these people? So let me know in the comments below what ideas you have for that one. But for me, it's time to get interior building, I guess. We're inside the inn now, and I want to first and foremost fix up these rafters and make them a lot more detailed, or actually adding in rafters, because right now there's that harsh line in there that we got to get rid of. Then over here, we need to have a fireplace that's probably going to come out and occupy this area, enough to put like a pot of soup on, I'm thinking. Then over here, we can maybe do some like storage or stuff where they can have some cups and wares and stuff that can be filling up this area. Maybe we can have some coat racks and everything in there just for people coming inside. And I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to have like a long table here, and then we could have maybe a long table right in there. So we're going to have like 12 chairs inside of this place. So we'll get something like that, and maybe we could put some more storage of sorts right over in this area. And then I'll work on building a little bit of a kitchen area, at least like a food preparation area in the back of there. And ooh, what we could do is we could turn this into like a little bit of a bar area. So they're cooking their foods back here. So we got our ovens and everything there. And then the spot for the chef would be out here preparing all the foods, like, you know, one of those fancy restaurants where you can sit at the table and watch the chef. I think that's the way to go here. I'm gonna do that one. I've been spending quite a while working in the front in here, and it's looking pretty great. I actually really like this so far. We've got a little bit of our kitchen area over here. We've got the seating area over here. I brought in some granite chairs because I felt like the red was kind of a cool color for it all. And then, of course, naturally, a bunch of plants around this entire area. I added that window and that window. Just get a little bit more light in here. You know, it was starting to feel a little too dark. And we got some hanging lanterns down there to light it up even more. And back here, I started working on, I guess, what is our cold storage room area. It's still a work in progress, but I wanted to bring in some candles over here and help kind of light these areas up, because it was starting to feel, it was actually getting dark back here. Like this area over here is mob spawnable, so we probably don't want that. So I'm thinking we could just do like a candle here, you know, help set the ambiance and everything like that. Encourage some people to come in and hang out in here, just explore the nice lovely area, and maybe we could, that should be enough to light it all up. I think that sets the romantic vibe of the, well, you're listening to people screaming in anguish in the Colosseum, you can enjoy your nice candlelit coffee espresso over here. Yep, that sounds good to me. Now, this is feeling like an atmosphere that I would want to hang out in, which is pretty awesome, and I think it's looking great. This area back here is now finished up. Changed up the floor so it actually feels like a different spot than out there, and just kind of dotted a few random things around here. Some bread, maybe, to be ready to be served out on the tables and all that stuff. And we've got to head into the arena for the next portion of this one. But while we're doing that, I had an idea that I wanted to share with you all. First and foremost, we need names for the monsters. Right now, they're all just named Angry Monster, and I feel like that needs to change. So this is where you all come in. Normally I'd just be like, hey, let me know in the comments below what you think great names for the monsters are, but I've got a little bit of a fun one, a fun way that we can do this one instead. Let me know your best joke down in the comments below, and if you can get me to laugh, I'll name the monster after either whatever your YouTube account is named, or whatever you want to recommend the name to be. So let me know in the comments below your best joke that you got, and share the ones that you see down there too. I'm super excited for this one, and I can't wait to read through the comments. But what we're in here for is we need to find a way of adding in a few little barriers or ways for people to hide behind something or another. I think just random stuff like this should work, because the player might be able to hide back here and stay safe for just a quick second, but they're not going to be able to hit any of the mobs, and most of them will be able to squeeze behind these points. So it just gives them a small area where if they need to kite the mob and run away for a quick second, they can do that down here. And I want to make it so that the mobs can't really jump over the top of these, so it actually is going to serve as something that they could hide behind. That should be good for enough of a place where they could hide and run around and, you know, potentially survive for a little bit longer. And I want to leave this purposely open, so if they want to fight in the open, or if they get caught out here, that's kind of game over at that point. And we need a place to spawn in the mobs from, so I think that's going to be pretty good for it. Now that's a lot of the work that we need done for the arena today, and the next thing that I wanted to tackle is there's this wand here called the Water Essence Elementary Staff. And basically what it does is you can shoot a bubble out, and it'll catch the person in a bubble and take them way up into the sky. So if anybody's trying to sneak out of the arena or anything like that, we're going to be ready to go. So we need our water essence right there. We need a magic essence. We've got our stick on us, and I think we need a diamond, which right now we've got a stack of diamond blocks and 5 to our name. So I think we might actually need to do some more diamond mining to be able to supply everything that is needed for the fight, so we can get some more money there, encourage some more people to come in, all that cool stuff. But this should be good for the water essence right here for us. Let's go find a mob to test it on. Not finding any land mobs, but let's see if we can take a fish out of water. It does not look like this works on fish. But if there's a fish already on land, maybe it'll work. Yes, it does. I love that. That's gonna be so fun. Oh, oops. Maybe it's a little dangerous. I've been around my base just doing this and that and all these other little things around here, and I noticed this sign right here, now open, Joey's Crystal and Magic Shop. Better than Catherine's shop. Also positioned right in front of Catherine's Crystal Shop, now open, which Catherine at least put on my billboard. This is floating here. That's kind of like, that's a little bit more on the graffiti line. Like this billboard here is perfect for people to be able to put these things on, but for some reason this sound has to be floating out of here, and I'm in a little bit of a mischievous mood right now, so I've got a little bit of a plan to help bring some extra magic to the magic shop. We can start by headed over to spawn, and I believe the shop is right over here. It looks like it is, and Joey is not online currently, so that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. And I haven't checked this one out too much yet. It's a very cool shop though. I love the little buttercups out here, add to the magic feel and everything. And is there anything we want to buy? We'll buy, ooh, I'm gonna buy like a stack of each of those. I'll be back there first. But I also, nope, we're gonna buy things first. Wait, it's 5 diamonds for 32 crystals? Are you kidding? That's so expensive. I guess we'll take 5 of these. Oh, I was thinking it was a diamond for 32. Okay, we'll take 5 of those. What is this one? White. Let's take indigo. We'll take indigo. And first and foremost, we need this right here, because that'll open and close the door for you, right? Like, so that's going to make it so it looks like it's just there for people to walk inside the shop. And well, I've got a few little redstone-y things in my inventory here. And I'm very happy to say that I came up with this redstone thing myself. I completely made this one myself here, and it actually works from a little bit of a test I did. And so I'm super happy about that, but we're gonna be adding a little bit of a pit right here. So we're gonna add some slime blocks that was just gonna pull things down, and well, people are gonna drop down into a pit, and poof, magically they disappeared. As amazing as I am at redstone here, I actually forgot to bring 2 pistons with me, but this is the entire redstone setup right there. We need those guys, and then we're gonna have 2 pistons right here facing upwards. They're gonna be holding on to some things, and I think we should be able to make this one work, because all we're gonna have is those full blocks there, which will power this redstone, which will turn off all of these torches. Okay, those are gonna go up there, and then we're gonna do 2 red slime blocks right on here, and we're gonna do 2 green slime blocks right on there. So what's gonna happen is these are gonna get pulled down to here, which those slime blocks are gonna pull down and bring down the floor above it and move all that stuff down, and then they're gonna get pulled to the side. So we gotta be very careful about the blocks that we're actually leaving inside of this area and what we're grabbing on, because we don't wanna break anything. Everything's been placed back in, so test number 1 here, folks. La-di-da-di-da, going into the magic crystal shop, and you just walk in and you drop. And it closes right behind you. Oh, that's good. That's gonna be good. Oh, that worked too well. I'm so happy with myself. You know, I figured we could stir up a little bit more trouble here. So poof, you magically disappeared. This wouldn't happen in a shop already underground. Maybe we're starting some drama. I think it'll be funny. Pranking aside, everybody, it's time that we actually get some real work done with Diamond Designs. We've got to go ahead and meet up with Joel, and we're going to be 5 out of 5 star Diamond Design architects here, and we're actually going to go meet up with Shelby because she has a job for us. So let's go touch base with her and see what we should actually do here. Maybe tell her how much we're going to charge her. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like that's a smart thing to do. All right, Joel, we are here at Shelby's place, which I think we got a brand new job request for this. So hopefully she's here.
The
witch
where is
herself.
Shelby?
Hello?
Oh my gosh!
Hello.
Welcome to my new area.
You
By the way,
appeared
can
out
I
of
just
nowhere.
say I love the whole hat, the outfit, everything. Looking great. Looking great.
Yeah, so I cleared out my whole greenhouse, and I wanted a new area for my waste.
You know, I thought there was something here. I thought this looked a little different than the last time I was here, but you know.
Just a little. I built a new house. It's up there.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Lovely.
Mhm.
So
But
our receptionist gave us a heads up that you had an idea for a job, and he didn't really give us too much information on it, and so we were like, well, you know, he's a Jimmy. He just does Jimmy things. And we were like, maybe we should just reach out to her and, you know, actually have like the architects come and meet up and actually see what you were hoping for. So
yeah, say no more. I know about Jimmy. I've heard.
Yeah, we've been getting some pretty bad reviews recently, and
Yeah.
I feel like not to pass the blame on to Jimmy, but it is all his fault. So yeah, we're changing that for the better. Yeah.
All right, I won't let him know he's out of a job.
Okay,
But
so
anyway,
yeah, tell us what you would like, Trouble. What would you want on here?
I was thinking some cute trees. My scheme is very cottagecore. I go with the color yellow a lot.
Yeah, I
I
can
wanted
see
like
that.
twinkly lights and just
Okay.
like flowers. Mystical grove was the
And-
idea.
since you have the big waterfall up here, do you want us to like terraform the edge of this? Where like the big old dirt wall, and we can maybe have it be like a little bit of like a pond around the waystone area, and then you could have like a big island out here. I know you guys have that. Sorry, just thinking thoughts out of here. You have like the wizard tower over here, or the magic tower on like the giant lily pad. We could do like a not a copy of that one, but like something where it's on its own little island in the middle of like a pond.
Ooh, I like that. The only thing, there is a function to this, so as long as I can still get up to the waterfall, to that point. Back here's my storage room.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. No, we can make
do
that work.
Yeah,
We can
make sure
that
that works.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool.
This time we're actually going to give a quote, as we got in trouble with Callum and Scott for just demanding diamonds.
We're 2 for 2 on jobs that we've been like, oh, they requested a build. We did the build. Here's how much it costs instead of anything before. So, you know, we're really trying to dot the I's, cross the T's, all that stuff over here, make sure everything's in order. And yeah, so.
Yeah,
I
I
want
think
that 5-star rating.
Yeah, please give us a good review. We're going down the can. It's really not good.
Diamond Designs on Yelp. We would love it if you could mention fWhip and Joel. That would be fantastic.
And not Jimmy.
Not Jimmy,
yeah, you can.
But I think for something about this size, it's about similar size to Callum's. So I'd say like 40 diamonds around there, estimate, depending on how long it takes us. We could adjust that slightly towards the end, but it'll be within 10 diamonds of that easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Is that
I
good?
can do that. That sounds good to me.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you so very much for your time. We'll get this done. We don't really have a slogan for how quick we're gonna do things. We gotta come
do
up
it
with one of those.
quick. We do it fast.
We'll do it in
Diamond
an amount
designs.
of time.
Lickety
Quick
split
and fast.
things. Yep, thank you. We're good.
You guys should work on that. But thank you for your services.
No, thank you
Leave
for
a
your
review.
service.
Leave a review.
Too.
As the sun sets over Mount fWhip Valley, Valley of fWhip Valley. I don't really know what this place is called down here, but folks, that is gonna have to do it for today's episode. Thank you all so very much for the support, and please be sure to click that like button down below if you did enjoy. Next episode, we will be starting off, or not starting off, if I can get on the sledge here. We're gonna be starting off with a brand new tournament going on over there, which is gonna be so fun. Look at that pile of diamonds. In the meantime, I'm actually gonna be doing some live streaming, gathering up some more diamonds, getting some more stuff done on that place. and making sure it actually is ready to go. But folks, thank you again so very much for watching today's episode. If you have not already, please consider clicking that subscribe button down below. It would very much mean a lot to me if you could do that. And my friends, I will catch you on the flip side.